Hello, this is Nerdy Text and Accountant, and I am doing a video on my small indie comic book collection. I did a poll on Twitter, and this is what won. Thank you for everyone who voted. And we'll start off with Alternate Comics. My first Alternate comic was Mr. Crypt issue number 1. I did a video on this already. I hope you've seen it. I recommend this. And I also got Mr. Crypt Meets the Vampires. This is issue number 2. I like it even better than number 1. I will do a video on this one next. Okay? My last alternate comic I got is Adam Wreck, issue number 1. Apparently the series has already been completed, and well, I need to get the other two. Sadly, my comic book store was out. So I'll probably do a video on the complete series once I get the other 2 issues. Hopefully they get them soon. Right. Next, I'm going to be doing Titan Comics. Fighting American issue 1. This is cover A. And Fighting American issue 2, cover A. I learned of the Fighting American series because of Unranked Chevron. He did a video on issue 1 and 2. I recommend going and watching them. I also got Fighting American issue 3. I read it. It actually has a twist in there I did not see. So I'm hoping to do a video on this one. Okay? But my first Titan comic is actually Doctor Who, the 10th Doctor, issue number 6. I couldn't find issue number 7. And the story was just okay. It's the beginning of a story, but it's just really meh. So I'm not too heartbroken about not getting to read the next issue. I also got 2 free comic books, from Titan Comics. Free Comic Book Day, the Doctor Who ones. Well, they're just okay. I actually have 4 comics from Overground Comics. It is a comic book company here in Texas. This is actually the possible SJW company that I'm thinking of looking over because I read one of the blogs that they posted and I'm thinking, it's very oddly worded. So I'm going to go over that blog and actually try to review these comics. Absent Captain issue 1, 2, and 3. Apparently he only made it to 6 issues. Problem was, I've only got 1 through 3 and they aren't making anymore. I did try to find more of them. Well, actually at my comic book store, but I couldn't find them. I saw them there before, a few weeks ago, but they weren't there now. So I'm hoping they'll be there again. And I'll try to do a review of their latest stuff as it comes out. I also got this. This was for free on Free Comic Book Day. So I saved $4. It's just really boring. Tinker so far, the first issue. And the artwork just doesn't appeal to me. This. I got this at Comicpalooza. Postal. This is an Image comic by Top Cow. I actually got it autographed by the creators, Isaac and I can't remember who else. It's really hard to read this name. I do like it. This is the volume 1 trade and it's pretty good. I'm going to try to get volume 2 and continue reading it. It's dark, but not too dark. Right. Next is something lighter. The Tick. I have Big Blue Destiny issue 1, Just the Tick issue number 6, and the new Tick actually coming out issue number 1. I find the artwork okay in this, but it's just not as good as the artwork in the earlier stuff. I don't know why, but I like the earlier artwork better. I watched the Tick TV show, reruns of it growing up, and I recommend the TV show. And let's see how well this series goes. This one. We go to IDW with Judge Dredd. This was just okay. This story is pretty good as well. The Judge Dredd Year 1 is a trade paperback. I also have the stuff from Free Comic Book Day. This is also by IDW, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and 2000 AD. These are anthology comics with the most famous character being Judge Dredd. 2000 AD is actually from Britain. So, it's actually pretty good. I got this at Comic Palooza. Viz Media. Oni Comics. This one might be a little bit weird, but since it does have Dynamite on there, I have Batman 66 meets the Green Hornet. I know since it's DC, most people think, wait, this is not indie, but it also has Dynamite on here, so I'm considering it indie. The other Dynamite comic I have is John Wick issue 1. Watch Weaponized Nerd Rage video on it. He made a really good video on it. I recommend it. And now we're going to get to my very first indie comic books I've ever owned, Atomic Tales. This is by Unearthly Comics, and I got it at Comic Palooza. I will actually recommend this very much. It is weird. It's an anthology comic, and the stories are, I don't feel like they're complete in some cases, but they are so weird and interesting that I recommend it. Issues 1, 2, and 3. I'm still waiting for issue 4. Now I have first a Dark Horse comic, The Thing from Another World. Climate of Fear. I did buy this some while back, and I have not gotten a chance to read it, sadly. It's 4 issues. It's actually the second part of The Thing from Another World comic book series. So, this takes place in South America. Actually, instead of the Antarctic. So, yeah, you have to read the first series to understand how they got to, South America. But I found this one first, so I'm waiting to get the first part. The first miniseries before I read the second miniseries. And I have Dark Horse's, the Archives, Eerie. This is volume 3. I recommend this. Eerie is the cousin magazine of Creepy reprints, yeah. A collection. And a lot of the people who worked on EC Comics actually did this as well. Worked on this series once EC Comics went away for a short time. So, it's really good. It's all black and white. And I enjoyed it. That's my complete collection. And I'm hoping to get more. If you have any recommendations for more indie comics, please leave a comment down below and like and subscribe, hopefully. I'm going to do more reviews later on, and since I'm out on Christmas break, I'll be able to do videos more frequently. For right now. Alright, thank you. Have a nice day.